cabling and protective equipment, you should be looking at 15 years plus. I mean, cabling probably should be good for 25 years. The actual hardware manufacturers, a lot of them will give a 2-year warranty that with regular maintenance can be extended, but we think in theory you should get minimum 5 years out of a well-built charging unit. Damage to charging equipment. Home one, it used to be people leaving leads just hanging in the rain. They used to think it was all waterproof. When you say, look, the unit's waterproof, but the end of the gun is not waterproof when you pour water into it. You know, we've seen it more where you get there and you pour water out and you think, you know, they still look at you going out like, what's wrong? You know, so for people who have got tethered cables, units with cables attached, we always say, look, dress them correctly around the unit or make sure there's a cover on them as well. That's normally the classic one. Commercial one, it's sometimes impact. You know, we've replaced barriers. We've had units that have tilt sensors are operated, because a lot of commercial units will have a tilt sensor in, so it is out of if it's off angle, it will stop the charging cycles. Sometimes people do, despite them being 1.2 meters tall and 30 centimeters wide, they still hit them with the vehicle. So that's every now and then you get those call outs, but a lot of the time we just find that there's just sometimes on a well-used unit you'll find there's overheating on the connections. So yearly service will highlight that and swap it out, and then 2 or 3 years you normally swap out the protective devices in there as well, just to make sure, because they're operating on a lot of load, and if it gets heavily used, you'll find that those units will start to defect after 2 to 3 years. So if you regularly swap it out, the service and the intervals and the uptime's normally kept well.